What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to episode number 2 of La Conexión Podcast. I am one of your hosts, Carlos.
And I'm Sandy. And if you didn't watch the last video, what are you doing with your life?
Yeah, we got to get on Spotify, Apple.
Is that it? Is that where people watch? Oh, podcast.
Yeah, they listen for the most part.
No. There's like an app called Podcast.
Yeah, Apple.
Like that's Apple.
Yeah,
okay.
That comes on your iPhone.
Yeah, I didn't know that it was like Apple. I don't know, whatever.
It's okay. It's okay, baby. Bro, why are Mexican chicks always trying to hit? I don't understand it. I don't get it. That's like, that's not okay. Look,
I'm gonna say one thing. It comes so natural, and I feel like I always stop myself.
Yeah, and it's like, it hurts.
To hit when I hit you?
Yeah, like sometimes it's kind of like, let's say, for example, I say a funny joke, like a lot of times, I'm very funny. And then Sandy will just be like, ha, ha, ha. And now the baby goes, babe. So it's the parents' fault because Adeline is now a Mexican baby and she's learning that, and then she's going to do that eventually.
Yeah, that's true. But so I think I do it pretty gentle.
Bro, have you not seen my arm after you hit it?
Then I'm just strong.
Anyway, can we stop with the abuse, please?
Yes, I'm sorry. I will try my hardest to laugh.
Spicy Latina.
Duh.
But yeah, that's crazy. Anyway, today we are going to be talking about, what is the topic for the day, Miss Topics?
The topic is, how did we first feel when we first moved in together?
Oh, dang, that's crazy.
That is
like officially, or like the first time you moved in?
Yeah, like when I moved in with you.
Oh, okay. So I wow, that's a lot. That was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago, and it was very, very soon.
It was very, very soon, and it was a very hardcore situation, which I don't know if we will ever talk about.
But this time we're not.
Yeah, we're not going to do that today.
But when we first moved in together, I moved out of my parents' house, and I moved in with
my parents.
Carlos's family.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was a really crazy time. Like, it was a very emergency move, and I feel like it was necessary 100%. But it was also a lot. Like, I had my own room, but I was still living at home. I mean, I was like 21?
22.
22.
I was still young. I was 20.
I was still living at home. I was working and going to school at the time. And it's like, dude, I had a twin bed. No, I had a queen bed.
No, you had a queen bed.
I had a queen bed. I probably had recently had a twin bed.
I don't know, but
yeah, I had a very small room. It was basically my bed, a dresser, my closet, and that was it.
Yeah.
And so like I moved Sandy in there, and it was a lot to handle with like having like my parents building a relationship. Mm-hmm. It's not the same as like moving out to like your own apartment and stuff. It's a lot different.
It's a lot different. And I moved in with you after like 5 months of like officially boyfriend girlfriend.
Yeah, that was very soon.
Which wasn't planned.
I felt like I was like in the early 1900s when the men used to steal the girls and take them home, and it's like, all right, we're under 18. I'm gonna ride up in a horse and
throw you on the exactly back. How I felt. Everything happened.
When they say me la robé, that's literally like
how it felt.
Yeah, it's just I didn't have a horse.
Except you didn't robarme. I
voluntarily.
I voluntarily.
You're an accomplice. And so it was definitely very intense moments. But I also felt like a very old school Mexican guy.
Really?
It's just kind of like,
I don't think I thought I mean, during the time, I didn't think of anything else but I'm moving in with you. And I thought it was like, I don't know, I felt really, really awkward because I
Actually,
obviously didn't know your family that much.
wait, rewind. You moved into my grandma's house,
You're right.
and then you were sneaking into my house.
So I moved into his grandma's house and I was like living there. Like my all of my stuff was in his grandma's house.
Yeah,
But and I lived there for like 3 months.
3 days.
But I probably slept there 3 days.
She slept there for 3 days
I did
and had
sleep
all
there
her
for,
stuff
like-
as a storage for like 3 months. Anyway, and then she would sneak into my room, and then eventually I was like, "Yo, mom, I think it would be better if she moved in.
Yeah. So then I did.
That way it's easy access
For what?
to hang out." But yeah, I mean, so then we moved in, and it was very, 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 very soon. It's one of those things where it can make or break a relationship because, dude,
For sure.
honestly, like having someone in like that was my own personal space, and like it was something that I was not mentally prepared for, but it happened, and I feel like it 100% made our relationship like what it is today. Like,
Yeah.
very, very strong. And then like so after that, right, it was kind of like there was not a lot of like personal space and stuff. And then so when we moved into our first apartment, we moved in still with my sister, but it was a lot different because it's like your parents are not there anymore. And so we live in California, bro. Like this place is so expensive, especially right now. It's like everything is crazy.
Yeah.
But it was the feeling was a lot different. There was a lot more freedom, space, and
There was still a lot of freedom with your family.
there
I
was
feel. Like we didn't mind it at all. It was fine.
but it's just different.
But it was totally different. It almost felt like we were moving into our own place.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. But that's how it felt.
Basically, like anytime we were home, like 95% of the time, it's like we were home alone.
And that was your first time ever moving in your entire life.
Yeah, I had never moved out before. Right? Yeah.
So-
You either.
Well, I had gone to your grandma's and then
Oh,
to yours,
bro,
and then we moved out.
Get out of here.
No, but
dude.
still, like
I slept over my friend's house.
no, like we lived at your mom's house for like 3 years.
Yeah. No, I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I mean, it was something a lot different, and I think that's where it becomes like pretty cool because it's like there's no parents. I honestly think also like we were boyfriend and girlfriend at the time, and as far as like moving in before marriage and all that stuff, like if you're super into your religion, it's against a lot of religions to do that. But like we were just we were doing it, and so I also think like it was a good thing because just imagine like aside from like your religion or whatever, it's kind of like just imagine you move in with someone and then they have all these crazy habits and you're just like, whoa.
Which brings us to how did it feel moving in together?
Yeah, I mean, it was
To you.
I feel like I never had an issue, but I did always feel like a lot of pressure from Sandy as far as like she had certain criteria for a lot of things and like standards where she is very picky about certain things, not even just like cleanliness, which you're very picky about that, but I'm on board with that stuff, but there's just like other things that can like just like ruin your day.
Like what?
Like if I throw a sock and it just misses the laundry basket, and if I'm running late to something, I'll leave it there. And I feel like that bothers you.
It does.
Like if it's like but the funny thing is, right, check this one out. If I'm getting ready and I'm leaving like a trail of mess behind, she gets so upset. But you guys should see a room after she gets ready. Bro, what? I don't understand that. It's kind of like it's a double standard where it doesn't matter if she does it, but if I do it, it's like the biggest problem in the world.
That's not true.
A lot of the times it is.
Well, especially now, like everything that how I used to be kind of goes out the door because now that we have a kid, it's like there's a mess no matter what. Like
Yeah,
when we're
but-
getting ready,
It's double the mess. It's my mess and it's a kid's mess.
and then mine.
And you have the biggest mess.
But now I feel like I'm more like
Messy.
I came to like accept the fact that it is what it is, and we'll get back to it later.
I disagree.
What do you mean?
2 weeks ago, Sandy like just let me have it. Remember when we were
No.
gonna go somewhere and you were like, "You're leaving all this stuff behind." It's like, all right,
That could be a whole other topic because that's just a topic about us getting ready to leave the house, and it's not even about the mess. 100%. It's
okay.
not.
We'll cover that in the next one.
Yeah.
But I think that's one of like the biggest things that I had to get used to was her being so picky about a lot of stuff, and to me it was kind of like, whoa,
Yeah.
should I decide to go along with this, or should I just keep doing what I do?
And I mean, I guess it's the same thing for me. Like, I also had to get used to what you do, you know?
Uh-huh.
It's like I had to do it. I have to deal with whatever you
What
were
did I do?
used to for the past, I don't know how many years.
Like what?
Like you said, like leaving a random sock in the middle of the room, or like, I don't know, just not making your bed. Or when I first met you, you didn't even have a sheet on your bed. And I was just like, how have you been sleeping without like fitted, at least a fitted sheet on the mattress?
Okay, the reason I never had a sabana was because I was hot.
But that's worse. If you guys know what I'm talking about, like mattresses without the sheets just get even hotter.
And dirtier, I guess, too, huh?
Yeah, that to me that was like I mean, there was so many red flags.
But I mean, I was I don't know, like, I feel like as a dude, it's like, you don't really think about that. And it's just like, all right, I'm home. Let me just knock out. And then that's it. So I think it's very important to at least experience living with someone before you commit to them for the rest of your life. But even then, it's like, dude, people get divorced.
Yeah, probably because of the way they live.
Yeah, I mean, you just
Who
don't.
knows?
When you're separate, everything is, you do your own thing, you have your own space, you have your own routine.
And then all of a sudden you don't.
All of a sudden now you are part of someone else's routine, and that changes a lot, and that will test your relationship. I feel like I would recommend moving in together,
Yeah, for sure.
but that's up to you if you want to risk it all.
I would recommend living together because I feel like I have changed your life in so many positive ways.
You can't change a person. I decided to
Change for me.
change for
And do everything
myself.
my way.
No. So there was a lot of things that were like, oh, okay, I didn't realize I was doing, right? And I
But
feel like
your way totally makes sense. Like that.
but
keep
your
that
way
from
was
me.
like, maybe I should try that. And then it was like, maybe I'll just do it, whatever. You know? Just kind of change on my own. But you're never gonna, if you have the idea that you're gonna move in with someone and you're gonna control them and, you know, change them, they won't change unless they want to change.
That's true.
That's the biggest thing.
That is 100%.
And that's not even with just moving in, that's with everything overall. If you don't like a trait about someone and you bring it up to them and they continue to do it, that is by their choice.
That is true.
They will continue to do it until they want to change. Did you change me? No. Did you influence me? Yes.
That was my goal.
Big difference.
Just kidding. No, but I think overall, I don't think we ever really had like oh, I regret moving in with you, you know?
Yeah, I don't think.
Like, I don't think that's ever came up. Like, we always have been very good at communicating.
Yeah, and that's the biggest thing, right? It's like, if you don't like something, share it. Because I might not even know that I'm doing something you don't like. How am I supposed to read your mind, right? Which you expect a lot.
I do.
But it's kind of like, just let me know if something is bothering you, and I will decide if I want to change it. If I, it's like, if
If it makes sense
it
to
makes
you.
sense and it's like something that's realistic that you can do. It's like, all right, let me pick up this sock from the floor, or let me put away my shoes in a certain area. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's kind of like a lot of the stuff that we have also changed together is because of the baby.
Recently, though, because before the baby, we were together for 8 years.
Yeah.
Or 7.5, whatever.
Yeah.
So we were together for a really long time before the baby. And we had to both make sacrifices in order to make it work.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest things too is like something that I feel like we still need to work on is kind of like whenever, like, let's say for example, I'm gonna clean the tub, right? I'll clean it, bro. Like, I'm in there, I'm sweating, I'm dripping, and it's like I got the cloro going on, and I have the cumbias going, you know, and it's like I'm digging in, I'm doing it great in my head. I'm doing a great job, and I'm just like, hell yeah. Sally doesn't even know that I'm cleaning. She's gonna get home to a clean bathroom, and then I'll be like, just kind of waiting around, like, like, yo, did you see the bathroom? And then she's just kind of like going about her day, going into the bathroom in and out, and then I'll be like, oh, hey, did you realize that I cleaned the bathroom? She's like, she'll be like, what? She'll go in there, you cleaned? To me, that's so like, she's like, it's not even that clean.
Babe, I do not say that.
And then it's like, dang, that makes me feel bad. I'm just like, oh man, I was really in there for like an hour cleaning, and it was not up to par. But then I always say, you know what, you do it.
Yeah, but you always still do it.
Not, I mean, I haven't done it in a while, but like, you know,
like times that it's happened, it's like you still do it after.
But then there's like another side. There's another side to it where it's like Sandy would be like, just leave it alone. I prefer to do it.
I do prefer to do it 100% because nobody cleans to my standards.
Exactly. And it's kind of like, I look at him like, bro, I did the same exact thing.
But when he does it, I still like appreciate for like what you do.
It's just not enough. Tear.
It is enough. I just also had to accept the fact that it's not going to be exactly how I want it, and I let it go.
Yeah. And that's part of changing, right?
Yeah, because before I would probably be like, this is not clean enough, let me clean it all over again.
And that's messed up because it's kind of like, dang, I wasted my time.
Yeah. So now, or I never did that to you.
No, you never did.
But I'm saying it would have been messed up if I did that. So I just kind of like, okay, he did it, I'll clean it tomorrow. I'm just kidding.
All right, I'm going to turn into a macho man. You do everything. Do the laundry, do the dishes, cook, clean, get butt naked when I get home from work.
Dang.
Yeah, that sounds pretty hot, huh?
Maybe we should transition. I'm just kidding.
Nah, I would never do that. I don't agree with a lot of that stuff. I think as an individual person, it's like, if you're not cleaning up after yourself, you're just nasty. Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, wait, you don't wash your dishes, you just leave them in the sink? What is going on? Like, that's pretty gross.
Or if you have to be asked to do it, I'm just like,
yeah, it's like, hey,
no,
like, you know, come wipe your ass.
Yeah, it's like, no, that's not cool.
I'm gonna let my wife do it. I mean, there's probably people that are into that, huh?
Ew. What about when people share the restroom? Like,
oh, I can't do that, dude.
Yeah, I'm glad we both don't do it because
that's nasty to me. If you share a bathroom, like
I'm talking about like one of you guys is using the restroom, like the toilet, and the other one is getting ready for the day or whatever. Like, for example, he's taking
a deuce
and
whoa.
I'm doing my makeup there. Like, I would hate to stand there.
Her makeup would literally melt off.
Ew.
There's no way you can be smelling somebody's dump and then you're getting ready for the day. How is that gonna put you in a good mood if you're gonna be in a shitty mood?
Honestly,
no
even
pun intended. Actually, pun intended all the way. You know, it's like you're gonna be smelling poop and you're gonna feel like poop.
Yeah. I can't do that.
There's no way.
Honestly, even if you would to pee, I just have to leave the restroom.
I don't want her to see me peeing.
I don't want to see him peeing.
Because then she'll be like, you know what? You're not peeing right.
No, I just wouldn't want to see you pee. So whenever it's like, I don't know.
That's weird.
We brush our teeth at the same time, though.
That's the only thing.
Like, we share the bathroom to brush our teeth because
I don't think that's
I don't know. We just do.
We
But-
floss each other's teeth too.
No, we don't.
Nah, just kidding.
That's gross. So we're in
We
the
share the same floss.
We share the restroom when we're brushing our teeth. Ew. Sorry.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. You guys heard that? Oh my gosh, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Anyways, we share the restroom only to brush our teeth, and that's it. If he has to pee in after brushing his teeth and I'm still not done, he kicks me out of the bathroom.
Yeah, it's like I gotta go. What do you want me to do?
And sometimes I'm like 1 second away from like finishing brushing my teeth,
But you do the same exact thing.
and you're just like, I need to go. And then I leave, and now I have to brush my teeth for another minute and a half.
Yeah, but like the whole sharing like bathroom and stuff, like man, if you do that, man, that's
Props to you, because
no, not even props. It's kind of like, what are you doing?
No,
Why-
like some people don't mind it, and
like
that's
you're
good for
shaving
them.
and then your girl's taking a piss. Like, I just don't understand why.
We just don't.
You couldn't wait
Yeah.
2 minutes while she was done peeing, and then you go in there, you start shaving, or walk out. Give her some
I
privacy.
think people just don't mind it,
You need privacy.
but yeah, I feel like it has a lot to do with just being private about certain things. You just don't.
Yeah, it's like, all right,
Like, we already share everything else.
yeah, like
Let
let's
me go to
just-
the restroom by myself.
Yeah, I don't want to hear her taking a fat dump. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it or smell it. I mean, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, we just don't bathroom share.
The only thing, it's like if it's an emergency and I'm showering and she's like, I gotta pee, and it's like no other restroom available or whatever, then it's like, all right, whatever, go for it.
That would make sense.
But-
But that has never been the case. Because luckily we have more than one restroom.
Yeah. So it's kind of like just go downstairs, But that's something that I don't think I could.
But I
ever-
would rather hold it than go to at the same
Well,
time.
that's
with
not
you.
healthy either. But that's what I'm saying. It's kind of like, eh. I mean, what do you guys think? Do you guys share a bathroom?
I know.
Like I don't think a lot of people do, unless we're the weird ones.
Imagine everybody shares
I
goes to the
doubt it.
bathroom together except for us.
I doubt it. I don't think so.
I don't know.
There's no way.
We don't bathroom share.
Yeah, we don't bathroom share.
But I feel like this is what people go through. Like what if the one person did this and you got married with them and you hated it?
Yeah.
And then you're like so upset because they're not letting you use the bathroom while you're in there. And then, I don't know, it just becomes a big old...
It's like, oh, what are you doing?
What do you
Oh,
mean?
shaving.
I always used to use the restroom when my mom was taking a shower.
Yeah. And yeah, exactly.
So that's why you should always live with a person, or at least like have sleepovers and stuff.
Yeah, sleep over, kind of get a feel for it.
If you don't want to move in completely, at least have like sleepovers.
But even then, that's a little fake because you're gonna be all like, "Let me clean my room. My girl's coming over." You know what I'm saying? You gotta prep it.
I don't know. I feel like guys don't really do that, do they?
I mean,
Like, if you've been dating for so long, do you really say, "Oh, let me clean my room because my girl is coming"? I
yeah,
don't think
hell
so.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of like you want to be presentable, and it's like she's coming over to your house. And,
You didn't clean your room when I went over.
yeah, I did. What are you talking
Actually,
about?
because maybe it was random. Like, I don't think you thought I was coming over.
if as soon as I knew you were coming over, boom, I would get all my dirty clothes, throw it in the closet, put some sheets on the bed. You don't know that? Now you know.
Did you?
Yeah.
So why
but
didn't
it-
your bedsheet have a bedsheet?
But it wasn't up to your standard. Look at that, dude. All right, I'm done. That's gonna end this podcast. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. This is number two. So far, I think it's going pretty good. We're enjoying this, and
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
yeah, we'll cover some other cool topics. Let us know in the comment section. What do you guys want to hear? What do you guys want to listen to? If you have any questions, got any juicy topics for us, let us know. Yeah, subscribe wherever you're listening to. Follow us. Yeah, let's blow it up. Let's do it.
We'll see you on the next one.
Let's go.
I can't wait.
That's gonna be fun.